What's up, YouTube? Today was pretty uneventful. I'm finding that the dealership, a lot of the time you're not doing much. There's like not that constant influx of people for the dealership I'm working at anyway, which is tricky. And then having such big gaps in between seeing customers means you're sort of never in the zone. Whereas if I had back-to-back customers, you know, you'd be in the zone. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try this. That didn't work. Let's try this. Those shorter feedback loops, which is something that's just so fundamental with learning, and I think it makes it that much trickier to learn if you don't have that fast feedback loops. At the moment, you sort of just shoot in the dark, and then you wait a bit, and then you shoot in the dark again, and then sometimes it works with people. Don't get me wrong, I'm selling a few cars. Like last month I got 10 delivered, which means, you know, the car's arrived and we've done the handover to the customer. So I've been there about 6 months, and each month I've sold more cars than the previous month, so I'm up to 10 last month. So this is 11 or more this month, which I should be able to do. I've got 9 covered at the moment, so just two more, and it's mid-month, so should be able to sell 2 more in the next 15 days. But yeah, those fast feedback loops is something that, you know, the dealership doesn't have, and which makes it a lot trickier to learn. I also see huge potential for marketing in the dealership. I think what we have at the moment is below average. There is someone that's working to do stuff for marketing, but they've shown me what it is, and it's honestly just, it's not anything special. Obviously they're pushed for time, and it's not their main job. They've got a lot of other stuff going on, so I can understand that, but like it doesn't take long to put together something that actually looks presentable. Anyway, so that's something I've found. So today was very quiet, not a lot going on, and when there's not a lot going on, I also don't particularly want to reach out to people, like to phone people I'm supposed to phone. It just feels sort of forced. Like I feel like once you're in a rhythm, when there's a bit going on, you actually have stuff to do, you just feel, I don't know, more comfortable or more confident asking questions and sorting things out. I don't know, I sort of prefer that faster pace environment, whereas compared to a slower, more laid back approach. There always is something to do. Like I never don't have anything to do. There's always more learning you can do, more revision, more product knowledge, more objection handling. There's always stuff to do, so it's not as if I'm sitting there doing nothing. But yeah, I also found out what the four types of buyers are. You have the analytical buyer, a driver buyer, expressive buyers, and imitable buyers. So the analytical buyers are driven by logic, data, and analysis, whereas the driver buyers are motivated by results, competitiveness, and actually achieving their goal, getting what they want. These are very broad categories for across sales. It doesn't correspond directly to car sales. There's also expressive buyers. These buyers are driven by emotion, relationships, and personal connections, which a lot of the people I work with say that people only buy on emotion, which I don't think's 100% true. Imitable buyers. These buyers are motivated by trust, stability, and creating positive relationships. So those are the kind of buyers that you'd build a long-term relationship with, and you know, give and take, sort of. You might lose a little bit on this deal, but you make it back on another one. those are the amenable buys. So yeah, not much going on at the moment. I'm still looking for houses. Everyone has been saying to buy. Now's the best time to buy, but I can't afford to buy. So it's a bit tricky when I don't have the borrowing capacity to actually make it happen. But I'm sort of looking into it. I need to talk with a couple of financiers and a couple of people in the actual game before I make any sort of decision. But yeah. See ya!